Hello students, welcome back. Happy Monday. I'm going to go ahead and give you an overview of this upcoming week's schedule and our work. Let's go ahead and start with your first assignment of the day. I want you to go to your Google Classroom page. I just happen to be on period 2 right now, and look for our September 28th check-in form. It's the same one that we did last week. So this is how I'm checking for attendance, so make sure you do it in your allotted time. You will put your period number, first and last name, and of course, how are you feeling in the mood meter. Select your color and click submit. Once you do this, I get the information and you will be marked as present because you actually completed this on time. Let's say you were supposed to do this between 9 and 9:30 for first period and you just forgot. Make sure that you send me a message to remind or a message on Focus saying, "Teacher, I did it a little bit later," so that I can go back and change your attendance. After you do that, I need you to go to your Google Classroom main page. And if you go to classwork, you're going to see we have something new, which is Native Americans in Texas. I need you to open up both of these. This happens to be a PowerPoint presentation, and this is a graphic organizer. Let's start with a PowerPoint presentation. The PowerPoint presentation will start with tribes in Native America. Native American tribes in Texas. Looking at these color-coded regions, we can pretty much tell that these are the 4 regions in Texas. Mountains and basins, the Great Plains, Central Plains, and Coastal Plains. We're going to be learning about the Karankawa Native American tribe today. And very briefly, I'm going to go ahead and open up your graphic organizer. Notice how it says open with. Click on it and you're going to open it with DocHub. As soon as you open it with DocHub, it'll take you to this right here. So you'll have DocHub, Native American Tribes of Texas. And I'll explain your assignment. The directions read: use a Texas history textbook and your notes that I'm providing you with to complete this. Culture by area. So we're going to explore 4 different areas in Texas, and there's numbers in each box. The number represents the names of a Native American tribe. For example, in the Western Gulf, you're going to read about two Native American tribes. So we go to page 72, Western Gulf, and I have to go really slow, otherwise the pages are going to go super fast. So here we are, Western Gulf Culture Area. You can always change your view if you want them side by side, if you want just a single page. I'm going to go ahead and choose this one because it has a bigger font. So the first Native American tribe we're going to be learning about are the Karankawas. So the Karankawas. When you go to your graphic organizer, you will click the little button that says A for add text. That means that if I click here, I'm able to print. The Karankawas are the first Native American tribe that I'm going to be learning about. I need to know where they were located, the housing they had, the food sources available to them, and unique customs. Once you read, you will learn about the Karankawas. Let me go ahead and move myself. And the first sentence tells us, known for their height, because they were incredibly tall, over 6 feet tall, the Karankawas were hunter-gatherers who lived in the area near present-day Galveston to South Corpus Christi. So between Galveston and Corpus, take a look at your notes. Indeed, from Galveston to South Corpus. So that means that when we fill out our graphic organizer, location, of course, let's get the A because we want to be able to type. And we will say using complete sentences. So Karankawas, they lived in present-day Galveston to South Corpus Christi. I'm going to go ahead and erase this again. And I know Karankawas. Let's go to our notes. Fun fact, the Karankawa Indians' most prized possession was their dugout canoe. So this used to be a large tree. They chopped it down, of course. They dug a big hole in the middle, and now it's a canoe. They would use this to go and fish and hunt sea turtles as well. Their diet, the Karankawas hunted alligators, oysters, and sea turtles for food. Their housing, the Karankawas were nomadic, which means they move around in search of food. They don't have a permanent place they call home, so they move according to the seasons. Their homes were made out of grass and sticks, and they were called wickiups. So that's perfect information. I know about their housing, their food source. I still don't know about their unique customs. But if you keep reading, go to page 73, continue reading on Karankawas. Notice how right here it says daily life of the Karankawas. You will definitely find the unique customs that need to go right here. For number 2, let's see which is the next tribe we're going to be learning about. It is the Coahuiltecans. So the Coahuiltecans is the next Native American tribe located in the Western Gulf. So you would type here Coahuiltecans, type away, and then of course you want to write down a location, housing, their food source, and of course their unique customs. So let's say you stop right here. You want to continue later on. Please go ahead and download your work. I want you to save it on your G drive. Update existing version, yes. Export it there. Show it in the drive. There it is. Go to your drive. And there it appears. Today I was working on my Native American tribes in Texas. And let's see, I'm going to open it. I remember I wrote Karankawas. Yes, this one's mine. Notice how there's nothing here anymore. Remember that I deleted this, but I know this is what I was working for because I left this Karankawas just to double check. So your work is always going to be here. Now let's go back to Google Classroom. Again, utilize your PowerPoint presentation for extra help. Always go back to your extra tools if you need additional assistance. For example, how to turn in or add your assignment. I noticed that some of you actually turned in assignments, but they were blank. So I'm going to go step by step and show you again how you can submit your assignments. So when you go to your assignment, you need to click right here. Submit the work you have completed, saved in your drive. Click on the Add or Create tab. Once you go there, it's going to ask you, where do you want me to get your work from? You will then click on your Google Drive, because that's where most of your work is stored. So click on Google Drive right here, and it'll bring you to your files. Like I said, it'll appear right here today, if you were working on it that same day, or maybe yesterday or the following week. If you don't see it right away, click on My Drive, and it says right here, if it did not appear, click on My Drive. Everything you have created will be stored there. Once you locate your assignment, double click, and this will transfer your work to Google Classroom. Your work will appear right here, and all you need to do is click on Turn In. Notice how it says assigned here. Once you click Turned In, it'll change. You have now turned in your assignment, and I will see it. So this could be found in Extra Tools. Also, if you need help creating a folder, this is a place to go. This is me in a YouTube video explaining to you how to create a folder in your G Drive, how to download DocHub, because we're going to rely on DocHub, and of course how to open a PDF using DocHub. So you know your assignments. Complete your check-in list September 28th, and make sure you get started on your assignment on Native Americans in Texas. You are to, once again, look at the PowerPoint presentation notes, which should look like this, and then also read your textbook. Okay, instructions say read your notes and your online textbook. Any questions, kids? I'm always available to remind, email, or send me a message on Focus, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. You enjoy your Monday. Bye-bye.